You have no money? Then I won't accept you as my daughter-in-law.
Stanley, I've been with you for 10 years. For this wedding, I've given everything I have, a dowry worth $1 million and an apartment worth $3 million. You said you didn't have a Hasteville residency permit, so I put your name only on the real estate deed. I've given you everything. Yet you still want me to give another $2 million as a dowry? It's gonna put me in a corner.
Sheila, my son is so handsome and graduated from a famous university. He's got a promising future ahead. But you're just a girl from the countryside with no parents. Running a stall at the market? You don't have money. Why should my son marry you?
Mrs. Thomas, I do run a stall at the market, but I've never felt ashamed. Stanley, considering your family situation, I didn't ask for a single penny as a betrothal gift. I spent money on a car and an apartment. I even bought the apartment we're living in with a mortgage. I've given it my all. How am I supposed to come up with another $2 million?
Sheila, what do you mean by that?
Stanley, today is our wedding day. Please don't be laughing stock for others. I'll try to make the money and give it to you in the future.
Sheila, you don't even have $2 million. Are you trying to embarrass me?
Stanley, this doesn't seem right. According to traditions where husbands have always provided betrothal gifts, you pushing Sheila like this is a bit inappropriate.
Stephen, you're my friend. Are you going to stand up for her? Enough. I've got to call off the wedding today.
Stanley, you have to force me like that.
If you have no money, just get out of here. Tell you what, the heir of the Cheney family, Celia Cheney, has been pursuing Stanley. She's young, beautiful, and wealthy. And she's going to give a fancy car worth millions and a house worth tens of millions to my son. Ha 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 ha.
Stanley, is that true?
Celia can allow me safe. Hard work for decades. But you can't offer me a thing. You're not worthy.
Turns out, you're clinging to a wealthy woman and planning to call off the engagement from the start. That's why you are pushing me like this. Fine. Then I'll just call off the marriage.
Sheila, what's with your attitude? You want to cancel the marriage?
Yes. Since you had this planned all along, I'll let you have it your way.
Ha 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 ha. It's just fine. Many wealthy young women want to marry my son.
Since you want to cancel the marriage, I'll take back my dowry and the apartment.
What dowry and apartment? Being with my son was your blessing. You volunteered to give them to my son. Now you want them back? Not a chance.
I was such a fool.
Sheila, don't be so stubborn. If you cancel the marriage, who would dare marry you?
Exactly. Who would want to marry a slovenly woman like you? No one would want you even for free.
Don't push it too far. Stanley, how can you treat Sheila like this?
Why? Do you like the trash I dump?
I'm warning you, don't insult her. She's a good girl.
Stephen, no wonder you've been speaking up for her today. Turns out you two have been hooking up with each other.
Stanley, you think everyone is as nasty as you are?
Stop insulting her. I've always had a crush on Sheila. If I had known you were such a jerk, I'd never have let you take advantage.
Stephen, you...
Sheila, others might look down upon you, but to me, you're the brightest pearl. I'll make you the happiest woman in the world. Will you marry me?
Okay. I, Sheila, am willing to. Let's go.
Sheila, I never thought you were such a flirtatious woman. Right after breaking up with me, you left with another man. Fine. Don't regret it.
Stephen, just now, thanks for helping me out. But between you and me...
Sheila, say no more. We were classmates. I just can't stand watching them treat you like this. Love is something that has to be mutual. I understand. About the money, I'll see what I can do for you.
Hey, Stephen.
My dear daughter, I finally found you.
Ma'am, you might have got the wrong person.
Sheila, my poor daughter. Ever since you went missing, we've been searching for you for over 20 years. Here is a paternity test report. I am your biological mum.
So, I'm not an orphan. I have a family.
Yes, You are the only heir of the Cheney family. Our family's billions of fortune will all be yours. From now on, you're the Queen of Hastville. This is your brother, Sean. Your dad and I aren't in the best health. If you need anything, just let Sean know.
Sheila, from now on, with me around, no one can bully you anymore. Let's go home.
Sean, why don't you take Mom home first? I have some personal business to handle.
All right. This is the black card for the Cheney family's heir, with $10 billion in it. I give it to you as pocket money.
$10 billion? Can I draw some cash?
Of course. You just need to go to the VIP room at Hastville Bank.
They bullied me when I was broke, but now I'll make those who bullied me pay for it.
Look, I knew Sheila wasn't going to settle down. Now she's left with another man.
Mom, Sheila and I have been together for 10 years. I didn't expect she'd leave like this.
10 years. So what? I'm glad she left. You've taken all the advantage of her. By the way, the apartment she bought is in your name, right? Don't give it to her no matter what.
Got it, Mom.
We must keep the dowry in our hands. As for the mortgage, let Sheila pay it. Then you can still buy an apartment with a discount. Let her leave empty-handed. She'll regret it. Ha ha ha.
Shh, Mom. The guests are still here.
Okay. All right. Didn't Celia ask you to go to the bank? Tell her you and Sheila have already broken up. Didn't she agree to buy you a house and a car? Today, make her fulfill that promise.
Okay.
Hello, I need to withdraw some cash.
For small amounts, just use the ATM outside. We only cater to clients withdrawing over $1 million.
I need to withdraw $5 million. Please help me with that.
You? $5 million? Don't try to fool me. Look at those cheapies you're wearing.
Stanley, from now on, you're mine. Let's withdraw some cash first. Then, I'll take you to buy a house.
Miss Cheney, what brings you here?
I need to withdraw $100,000.
Sure. Please go to the VIP lounge. I'll serve you personally.
Hold on. Didn't you say you only serve clients with withdrawals of $1 million and above?
Miss Cheney is one of our bank's VIP guests. Can a pauper like you even compare?
Sheila, why are you here?
Stanley, she's the one who couldn't afford a dowry and begged to marry you. She reeks of poverty. Good thing you dumped her.
Stanley, she's the one who promised you a car and a house, trying so hard to win you over.
You're the one trying so hard. I've got plenty of money. But are you here begging for food because you're broke and hungry?
Sheila, listen. If you apologize, I might consider giving you some money for meals.
Not interested. However, I feel quite lucky. It made me see through how disgusting you are yesterday.
Sheila, as a pauper like you, all you can do now is bluff.
Sorry to let you down. Now I have plenty of money. You handle my transactions.
Now, you're serving any client, no matter how low, get her out of here right now.
Miss Cheney, please calm down. Please take a rest in the VIP lounge. I'll kick her out right now. Are you deaf? Get out of here now.
Don't push it.
What's going on here?
Mr. Becker, this woman offended our VIP client. I'm just about to kick her out.
You're the manager of this bank? She's just being snobbish. I'm going to withdraw all balances from my account, and I won't do any business with your bank again.
Wow, we're trembling in fear. You don't have a single penny on you. Who are you trying to threaten?
Sorry to let you down, but my account has $10 billion.
What? $10 billion?
Mr. Becker, how's that possible? She isn't wearing any designer clothes. How could she have $10 billion?
Just try it with the card.
Please enter your password. Sorry, wrong password.
Maybe I misremembered. But does your bank allow fingerprint identification?
Still pretending? You just won't admit it until we see the evidence.
Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 zeros. You really have $10 billion.
Mr. Becker, how's that possible? She must have nothing in her account. No need to waste time on her.
Shut your mouth.
Why did you slap me?
Shut up. Open your eyes and take a good look. How much money is on this card?
1, 2, 3, 4. 10 zeros. She really has $10 billion.
Ma'am, it's my fault for not managing the staff well. How about this? I'll immediately upgrade you to our valued Supreme VIP. Okay?
No, thanks. I don't want to be a VIP at your bank, nor do I want to be the big shot in your eyes. Since you can't offer me the basic respect, there's no reason for me to keep my money in your bank. I'm going to withdraw all the money in my account.
Please don't. Ma'am, please calm down. How dare you question our esteemed VIP? Pack your things and get out of here. You're fired.
Don't, Mr. Becker. It's all my fault. Please don't fire me. Mom, please forgive me. No, Mr. Becker.
Get out now. Ma'am, we truly know our fault now. Please forgive us.
All right, within 3 minutes, I need $5 million in cash. If you can do it, I'll keep my account here. If not, I'll withdraw all my money.
Okay. I'll take care of it right away.
Where is the teller? Sheila, why haven't you been kicked out yet?
Don't worry. Even if you get thrown out later, I still won't be.
That's enough. Sheila, are you waiting here for me? Huh? Why? You can't afford a meal and regret calling off the marriage?
Stanley, you really are cheeky. I have money now and get $5 million just for fun. What's it to you?
Sheila, yesterday you couldn't even scrape together $2 million. Why are you pretending now?
Sheila, I never expected that you'd keep pretending just for the sake of your ridiculous pride. All right, stop making a fool of yourself. Get out now.
Stop it. What are you doing? Ma'am, are you all right?
I'm fine.
How dare you be so rude to our VIP client? You're asking for trouble. Someone catch them.
Sir, are you serious? Sheila is penniless. How could she possibly be a VIP here?
Shut up. You still are so rude to our esteemed guest? You two are really asking to be blacklisted by our bank. Ma'am, here's the $5 million in cash.
What? $5 million? How's that possible?
She didn't even have $2 million. How could she possibly withdraw $5 million in cash?
You still dare to disrespect her? Throw them both out, blacklist them, and never let them step into our bank.
Sir.
Ma'am, I'll arrange a car for you right away.
No need. I'll go back on my own.
All right then. Take care.
How's that possible? Didn't you say you had no money? You lied to me.
Who do you think you are? You think I'd waste my time lying to you?
Sheila.
Stanley, don't chase after her. A duckling won't become a real swan. Forget about her. Let's go buy a house.
Sheila, this is what I've saved up all these years. It's only $300,000. I'll figure out how to get the rest.
That's not necessary. I've already called off the marriage, but still thank you.
Well, you don't need to thank me. You're such a good girl. There will be a man who cherishes you. You can sit here for a bit. I'm going to take half a day off and come back to you.
Stephen, I'm here to buy a house.
Mr. Holland, here's the reward I got this month. Please take it.
Frank, you're doing pretty well. You still remember what to do, unlike that fool Stephen. He doesn't get any of this.
Yes, Stephen's performance is always the best every month, yet he's not willing to share anything with you. According to the general manager's attitude, if this keeps up, he might threaten your position.
Huh. Looks like I can't keep him around anymore.
Hey, Mr. Holland.
Stephen, why are you being so clumsy?
Sorry, Mr. Holland. I didn't see you there.
Didn't see me? Are you blind? I'm officially informing you that you're fired.
What? I've been the top performer every month. This month alone, I managed to sell 5 houses. You have no right to fire me.
Stephen, those 5 houses have nothing to do with you. Mr. Holland, I took care of the transactions of those 5 houses.
I'm the one who sealed those 5 deals.
What are you shouting about? The company doesn't keep anyone useless. Pack your things and get lost.
You're going too far.
Who are you? I'm disciplining my staff. It's none of your business.
Mr. Holland, this is my friend. On her behalf,
I'm here to buy a house.
Mr. Holland, she said she came to buy a house. Just look how shabby she is. Cheap loser. Can you really afford anything here?
I'll buy 10 villas. Can such sales make you step down from being the supervisor?
10 villas cost at least $2 billion. Can you afford that?
Actually, I can.
Sheila, where did you earn the money? You dare to boast about affording houses worth $2 billion. You really talk big.
Did you follow me here? You're really hard to shake off.
Have you no shame? We didn't follow you. We are here to buy a house for our wedding.
Another house for the wedding? Stanley, was taking my apartment away not enough? You're still not satisfied?
You.
Stanley, I must have been blind to take you as my friend.
Stop talking nonsense. Sheila, are you hooking up with my friend now? You really are a loose woman.
Stop slandering me. Your tricks don't work on me. Bring the contracts for 10 villas. I'm buying them now.
Sheila, you only have $5 million. How can you afford 10 villas, huh? There has to be a limit to make a scene.
Stanley, she might really think she can afford 10 villas with $5 million.
All right, that's enough. I don't have time to waste on fools like you. Throw both of them out.
Got it. Get out. Right now.
Don't touch us. Sheila, let's not argue with these fools. Let's go.
I said, I came to boost your sales today. I've got to buy these 10 villas.
How could you possibly have $2 billion? Stop talking nonsense.
I actually do have $2 billion. Here's my card.
What card is this? Why haven't I never seen it before? Well, are you trying to use a membership card from some cafe to fool me?
It's definitely fake. She couldn't even scrape together $2 million for her dowry. How could she possibly have so much money?
Never mind, Sheila. Let's go. I don't want to work for him anyway.
No, I said I'd make you the supervisor today, and I'll keep my word. This is a black golden card, but people at your level probably don't recognize it. Just swipe the card. You?
Black golden card? Nonsense.
Mr. Holland, you're really out of line.
This is a genuine black golden card. I can't believe that. In such a big place, no one recognizes this card. Who's the person in charge here? Get him over here.
Sheila, stop causing a scene here.
That's enough. Don't make trouble here, all right? Take your useless card and get out. Don't dirty our place.
Hear that? Get out. Go.
What's going on? It's work hours. Why the fuss? You don't want your jobs anymore?
Mr. Davis, sorry. Someone was making a scene, so...
What? Who dares to cause trouble at our place?
I'm not making a scene. I came to buy 10 villas, but your staff didn't recognize the black golden card and wanted to throw me out.
Black golden card? Let me see it. This really is a black golden card that only the heirs of powerful families possess.
Mr. Davis, you must be mistaken. This woman is dressed in cheap clothes. What heir of a powerful family?
Exactly.
Stop kidding.
That's hilarious.
You fool. Both of you. Shut it. You dare to upset our esteemed guest. All right. I now declare that you are both fired. Someone, get them out of my sight.
Mr. Davis, please don't. Give us one more chance.
Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis.
Ma'am, sorry about that. My staff was too stupid and upset you. I'm really sorry. Now, I'll serve you personally.
The sales of the villas should be credited to my friend, Stephen. In that case, can he be the supervisor?
Of course. Stephen, from now on, you're the new supervisor.
Yes, Mr. Davis.
Then, let's head to the VIP room to sign the contracts.
By the way, these two people behind have really made me upset. Please, get them out of here.
Okay. Someone, get them out of here too.
Get lost.
Are you all right?
Stanley, what's going on? How did Sheila suddenly become so rich?
She used to be a pauper. How could she possibly have money? And that black golden card must be a fake.
You're right. We didn't see her use that card at all. Maybe the manager was deceived by her too.
Sheila, you really bought 10 villas for $2 billion. Am I dreaming?
Of course not. Congrats on your promotion, Mr. Harrison.
That's all, thanks to you. But how did you suddenly become so wealthy?
Well, I found my parents. They gave me the money.
That explains it. That's good then.
I've already got a house. I'll head back to move house.
Let me give you a hand.
No need. You've just been promoted. Keep it up.
Then I'll treat you to a meal sometime.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
This is our home. It has nothing to do with you. Pick up your stuff and get out.
I'm moving out. But I paid for this apartment. Even if your name is on the deed, you don't have any right to kick me out.
My son's name is on the deed. Naturally, it belongs to my son and has nothing to do with you.
But I covered the down payment, the renovation cost, the mortgage, literally everything. For the asset before getting married, whoever pays for it is the owner of the apartment. Your name is on the deed, but this apartment has nothing to do with you.
Sheila, have you forgotten? We went to the notary service office. You voluntarily agreed to give me the apartment. So now it's mine.
Did you hear that? You went to the notary service office and voluntarily transferred it to my son. This apartment has nothing to do with you. Even if you go to court, you'll definitely lose.
So, you've taken all the benefits? You really are shameless.
Sheila, you wanted to break off our engagement.
By the way, this house still has a mortgage of $2 million. You need to pay for it. Now, just pay those $2 million.
I must have been blind back then. That I thought you were someone I could rely on.
You're just too stupid.
Sheila, as long as you apologize to me, I might consider being with you again.
Impossible. A man like you only makes me sick.
You want to choose the hard way? Fine. Pay off $2 million mortgage then.
No way.
Stop. If you don't pay the $2 million today, you can't leave.
You've gone too far.
You didn't appreciate it. I gave you a chance, but you blew it.
I'll scarify your face today, so you can't get married for the rest of your life.
Stop it. Sheila, how are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Levine, what are you doing here?
I just got back to the country and heard about you, so I came to find you. You two dared to lay a hand on her. You're asking for trouble.
Who are you? Mind your own business.
I've got to step in. Sheila, how did they bully you?
They took my apartment and asked me to pay off the rest mortgage. If I don't, they won't let me go.
So it's all about money. Just $2 million, right? I'll give it to you. Hello, get $2 million in cash ready, and take it to me within 3 minutes.
That's more like it.
No, wait. Don't give them any cash.
Don't worry. Let's see if they have the nerve to take the $2 million. Later, just take out your anger.
Sheila, you need to work harder on this act, okay?
$2 million is ready.
This is $2 million in cash?
Yes, $2 million exactly. Don't you want it? Go ahead.
Give it to me. Are you going back on your words?
Of course, I'll give it to you. Go get them.
Hey!
What are you doing? Let us go.
Love money, right? I'll give it to you.
Bitch! How dare you hit me?
So what? I used to respect you as an elder, letting you boss me around. But now, you still think I'm someone you can push around?
Sheila, how dare you hit my mom? You're doomed.
At this point, you still want to hit her?
Stanley, let go of my son.
You bullied me so badly, I'll have to hit you. Use the $2 million, in this case, to give each of them 200 slaps.
Got it.
Bitch, I curse that nobody will marry you ever.
Your 200 slaps are done. Burn up all this money. People like them don't deserve it.
Got it.
Hold on. They took the apartment and my dowry. I want to get them back.
Okay, don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Thanks. Let's go.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Ah, Stanley! Stanley! Ah, my money! My money!
Get lost!
Ah, that's my $2 million.
Mom, it's all right. Let's go back home first, Mom.
Sheila, you wicked. I won't let you off.
So beautiful.
Sheila, learning that you're the long-lost daughter of the Cheney family, I was completely surprised. My family and the Cheney family have been close for generations. If you need anything, you can always come to me.
I see.
Tomorrow, at Regan Hotel, there will be a party for your return and inheritance to the Cheney family. You'll be introduced to many wealthy families from all over the world. This dress was chosen for you to attend the party.
It's so nice. This is an evening dress. Levine, thank you.
Leah, what's this party about?
It's a party hosted by the richest Cheney family. Why is Sheila here? Who's that man beside her?
Who else could it be? Probably a guy she hired. Dressed like that, she must follow me here.
She's such a loose woman.
Get out of my way.
Sheila, stop pretending. You followed Stanley and dressed like that. Are you trying to win Stanley back?
Stop stalking me. Ever since you hit my mom, it's been over between us.
I'm stalking you. You think too highly of yourself.
I can understand. After all, he's just a scum. It's normal to have different ways of thinking.
How dare you insult me?
You're the one taking it personally?
You're just a toy boy. Watch your mouth. Otherwise, you'll lose your job.
Sean, let's go. The party is about to start.
Wait, you're here for the party too?
Yes. What?
Are you kidding? This party is hosted by the Cheney family, the richest family in Hasteville. You're just a toy boy. And a pauper. You don't even qualify to step inside the hotel.
This party isn't somewhere that anyone can crash in. Here's a piece of advice. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you get kicked out later, don't blame me.
Let's see if you've got the guts to kick me out.
What a big talk.
A wise dog knows when to step aside.
You call me a dog?
Dare to touch Sheila again.
So what if I did? You dare to hit me here.
A toy boy. How dare you be so arrogant?
Sean isn't a toy boy, and he's sure not what you think he is. Please, mind your words.
I'm Levine Shane, the CEO of Shane Group. If you have any problems, just come to me. Don't let them in.
Sorry, but you two can't come in.
Why? Why can't we get in? Do you know who I am? I know. Sean Cheney, the elder son of the host of the party.
Mr. Shane just gave the order. No matter who you know or who you are, neither of you can go in.
Mr. Shane? Which Mr. Shane?
Mr. Shane is the richest man in Hasteville, the CEO of Shane Group.
Toy boy really is the CEO of Shane Group?
How does Sheila know him? Why didn't I know about this?
She must have got to know him long ago.
Sheila. So Sheila is also a gold digger who sleeps with men for money.
Cut the crap. Both of you, leave here right now.
Stanley, wait for me.
Hello, Mom.
Stanley, bad news. Sheila did something to take back the 2 apartments we got from her. She said the dowry worth $1 million was to cover the down payment on your apartment.
What?
I'm Levine Shane.
Got it.
Son, this is just killing us. You need to get the apartment back.
Mom, don't think about that right now. That's Sheila's own property. If she took it back, just let her.
Stanley, hello? No way, I can't just let this go. Hello, are you Sheila Summers' boss? What? Sheila quit her job? Do you know which company she's working for now? Hello? Wicked. She must be scared I'll find her and cause her trouble. Even if you run to the ends of the earth, I'll find you.
Sheila, we found you. The family business will be handed over to you. I'm finally relieved.
Sean, rest assured. I promise to make our family thrive. See Mom and Dad off. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Well, call me if you need anything, all right? Okay.
Sheila, why do I feel that after meeting your parents and brother, you seem a little upset?
I really can't hide anything from you. I'm just thinking, how can such a large family business be entrusted to me? Although Sean was adopted by my parents, he really is more capable than I am.
I suppose, because you were lost for so many years before they found you. Your parents feel guilty and want to make it up to you, so they'll let you inherit the family business.
Knowing my parents care much about me, I'm truly happy. But isn't this unfair to Sean?
Not really. You saw how he reacted today. Besides, your family business is huge and successful. You've just taken it over, and Sean used to manage everything. So, don't overthink it.
You're right. I'm just being too sensitive.
I'm glad you can. See me as a friend. By the way, Now that you're worth more than $1 trillion and have taken over Cheney Group, why are you working as an intern at one of Cheney Group's subsidiaries? If you want to do grassroots inspection, you can go to one of the subsidiaries as a supervisor.
I'm going to do an inspection and learn something. How can I start off as a supervisor? It's better to start as a junior, so I can actually learn more. I need to solidify my experience at the bottom, and I'll do better as the president, right?
Well, Sheila, I've really underestimated you. But if you're going to work as a junior, why ask everyone to cover your identity? What if someone tries to pick on you?
I won't be the one being picked on.
All right, I'll drive you to work tomorrow.
Don't bother. Once I start tomorrow, I'll get a car myself.
Okay, it's your call.
Celia, what are you doing here?
Shouldn't I be asking you that? What are you doing here?
I've joined the company today.
Well, didn't you just buy 10 villas worth $2 billion? If you're so loaded, why come to work here? No more excuses now.
Why? Am I too rich to work?
Give me a break. I bet you're dumped by the CEO of Shane Group. You had no choice but to come to work here? I get it. Mr. Shane is quite an eligible bachelor. The Shane family is the top powerful family. Why would he be interested in someone like you? Getting dumped is just what you deserve.
Celia, what your mouth?
You want a piece of me. Don't you dare touch me.
You think I won't dare?
You two are the new interns, right?
Yes, all the procedures are done.
Come with me. Everyone, I'll take up 1 minute from you. They are our new colleagues, and we'll work with you from today. Let's give them a warm welcome. There are seats over there. You can take them, Nancy and Hetty. Help them get acquainted with their work.
Yes, Mr. Hudson.
Thank you.
Not at all. If you have any problems, just let them know.
Hey, have you heard it? Miss Cheney has taken charge of our Cheney Group today. Only the two of them showed up today. One of them must be Miss Cheney.
If we can get in with Miss Cheney, promotions and raises are definitely on the horizon.
How should we address you two?
Hello, I'm Sheila Summers. You can just call me Sheila.
I'm Celia Cheney. Her last name is Cheney. She must be the CEO, who's come incognito.
Miss Cheney?
From now on, Hetty and I help you get acquainted with work. You can call me Nancy.
Please just call me Hetty. Nancy, Hetty, I'll have to trouble you two then. It's our pleasure. Miss Cheney, you can take this seat. This seat offers the best view, and it's the most comfy.
Please have some water. Hey, what are you doing? Miss Cheney hasn't taken a seat yet? How can you sit down first?
What do you mean? Why should I wait until she sits first?
Because Celia's last name is Cheney, and she owns the whole company. What makes you think you can sit down first?
Didn't I tell my family not to let anyone know that I'm working here? Why does everyone know about it? And they even mistake someone else for me.
Hey, you.
Celia, are you sure you're the heir to Cheney Group?
My last name is Cheney. Isn't it obvious? Exactly. If you dare to disrespect Miss Cheney again, I'll have you kicked out of here. Hetty, there's no need for that. I'm here just to gain some grassroots experience. I hope you can keep my identity a secret. Got it.
Is it fun impersonating someone else?
Who's impersonating? Stop your nonsense. If you disrespect Miss Cheney again, I'll teach you a lesson. Forget about it. She's not worth it. I've ordered some drinks for everyone. Let her make amends this way.
Did you hear that? Hurry up and go get the drinks.
You...
All right, I'd like to see what Celia's up to by impersonating me.
This identity really is helpful. Sheila? I'll definitely give you a hard time. From now on, just call me Celia. Don't reveal my identity. I'd rather keep a low profile.
Rest assured, Celia. We get it.
Just take what you want to drink. I'll order more if needed.
Thanks, Celia. Celia, you're so kind.
Oh no, how did the drinks get spilled? Sheila, what's wrong with you? Why did you spill the drinks? Did you do it on purpose?
They were like that when I got them.
Still trying to deny it? You must have been trying to get revenge.
Exactly. I never expected that you were like this. You're so petty. What a bummer. Sheila, go buy some again.
I'm here to work, not to serve you. If you want something to drink, get it yourself.
Sheila, what's with your attitude? Ah, my $5 million jade bracelet. Oh my gosh, Celia, this bracelet is worth $5 million? What to do now?
Make her pay for it.
She fell on her own.
If you hadn't pushed me, I wouldn't have fallen. You must pay me $5 million. Exactly. If you don't pay, we'll call the cops.
That's right. We can prove it. You can't get away with it.
Fine. I can pay for it, but is that bracelet really worth $5 million? If you have an appraisal report, I can transfer the money to you.
It's only worth $20,000 to $30,000. I can't show them the receipt. My family is so wealthy. Just $5 million. Are you looking down on me? Exactly, but Celia is worth trillions. Why does she need to prove it to you?
I bet. She just can't afford it and is trying to make an excuse.
Just $5 million. I can certainly afford it. Take $5 million to my company and find me a jade appraisal expert. $5 million is ready.
Sheila, you came to work here because you got dumped and broke. Stop bragging. Hey, Celia, she got dumped? What happened?
Right. What is it?
Tell you what. Sheila couldn't come up with $2 million for a dowry, so my boyfriend called off the engagement. Then she left with some guy, but got dumped again in the end.
Turns out she's just an unwanted old woman.
I knew it. She couldn't even scrape together $2 million, let alone $5 million. Are you done with all that bragging?
Miss Summers, nice to meet you. I'm Cecil Lauren. I have the 3rd level Jade Evaluation Certification. Besides, I brought the $5 million you requested.
Thanks. $5 million is ready. But is your bracelet truly worth $5 million? Will you show us the receipt yourself? Or would you like to wait for an appraisal?
Never mind. It's just $5 million. I don't need your compensation. Celia, you're way too generous. That's $5 million.
Sheila, did you see that? Celia is being so generous. You should thank her.
Sorry, but I don't like to owe anyone anything. Can you please check the value of this?
Sheila, I've told you, you don't have to pay for it. Why insist on making things difficult for yourself?
We can adjust as needed.
Miss Summers, the appraisal result is ready. This jade bracelet is of average quality. It's worth $30,000 at most on the market. Definitely not worth $5 million.
Celia, why is it valued at $30,000? Wasn't it supposed to be $5 million?
Right, Celia. What's going on?
Well, I just recalled it. I bought this bracelet just for fun back then. But I do have a jade bracelet worth $5 million. I must have rushed out this morning and grabbed the wrong one. That makes sense. Your family is so wealthy. Why would you buy such kind of thing? So it was just for fun. Well, luckily, the one that broke today is this one. If it had been the one worth $5 million, you'd have been devastated.
Thank you. Otherwise, today I'd been taken advantage of. Take this $30,000 as compensation. As for the rest of the money, consider it payment for your work.
Thanks, Miss Summers. Miss Summers, I'll take my leave then.
Oh my gosh, Sheila is so rich. She just gave away $5 million like it's nothing.
Exactly. So much money. If we could get a share, it would be great.
Right? Sheila, you tried so hard to serve a man to get the money, and yet you just squander it.
What man?
What nonsense are you talking about?
That's not nonsense. Aren't you his mistress? It's just that he's tired of you and dumped you. He must give you $5 million to make you leave.
So that's how she got the money? Gross.
Let's stay away from her. Don't get contaminated by her.
Celia, stop talking nonsense. Nothing happened between Levine and me.
All right. Nothing happened, okay? Nancy, Hetty, do we have any work this afternoon? We can't just stand around chatting without doing our job.
Well, you don't have to work today. Take a good rest.
Sheila, this is the proposal for tomorrow's meeting.
Sheila.
Stanley, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting here for you.
How did you know? I work here. Did you follow me here?
Celia told me. I just want to talk to you.
I've got nothing to talk about with you.
Sheila, we've canceled the engagement, but we can still be friends.
You and your mom drove me into a corner. Now you're saying this to me? Don't you find yourself disgusting?
Sheila, didn't I give the apartment back to you? You didn't lose anything.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Do you really have to be so heartless? I know. You and Levine, I have broken up, right? I'm afraid that besides me, no man would want you.
Stanley, I'm telling you, even if no man wants me in this lifetime, and I can't get married, I won't be with a jerk like you.
Don't push your luck.
Let go of me.
Sheila told you to let her go. Didn't you hear her? How are you? Are you all right?
I'm okay. What are you doing here?
Your parents knew you were still at work, but they were abroad and couldn't come back. I just came to take you home.
Levine, didn't you break up?
Levine and I are not.
We didn't break up. In this life. Sheila will be the only woman I have. Stanley, I'm warning you. If you ever dare to bother her again, I'll make you regret it. Let's go home. We're home. Sheila.
Huh? Oh. Levine. Thanks for today, and for driving me back.
No need to thank me. Sheila, did I make you upset today because I told Stanley we hadn't broken up? I'm sorry, but I really don't want Stanley to keep pestering you, so I gave him the wrong idea on purpose.
Levine, I get it. But I think it's unfair to you. If your girlfriend finds out...
I don't have a girlfriend. Sheila, I'm still single.
It's getting late. I need to go home.
Sheila, I'm visiting your office tomorrow for a cooperation. I'll give you a ride to work.
No need.
Did I scare her just now?
What's the progress on the proposal for the cooperation with Shane Group?
Mr. Hudson, I've already finished the proposal overnight. Please take a look.
Good. Pretty good. Did you prepare this proposal?
Yes, Mr. Hudson. Right, Mr. Hudson, I can testify. Yesterday, Celia didn't sleep at all.
Celia is definitely a good example for all the employees. Now, introduce your proposal to everyone.
Okay. Shane Group is involved in a diverse range of business sectors. So, if we want to work with Shane Group...
Celia, this proposal was prepared by me. When did you steal it from me?
What are you talking about? I made it on my own.
What's going on?
Mr. Hudson, I can testify. Last night, I saw Celia working all night for it. As for Sheila, I have no idea. What's wrong with her?
Yeah, we saw Celia finishing it yesterday, but Sheila left the office early yesterday and didn't write anything.
Sheila, no matter how hard you try to impress Mr. Hudson, you don't have to twist the truth.
You. Mr. Hudson? I'm telling the truth. I worked all night for this proposal. It has nothing to do with Celia.
We all know what kind of person Celia is. She wouldn't do something like this.
Exactly. I just can't understand why you had to slander Celia.
Sheila, why did you lie?
I didn't lie.
You definitely did. Mr. Hudson, keeping someone like her will destroy our company sooner or later.
Sheila, our company won't tolerate someone with bad character. I officially inform you that you're fired.
Mr. Hudson, how can you act so unfairly? I'm not lying.
Can you prove you prepared it?
I have the handwritten proposal at home. I can go and get it now.
Don't bother. Who knows if you're going to fake one? If I were you, I would pack my things and get out.
I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving, huh? Someone, throw her out of here.
Never mind, Mr. Hudson. It's not easy for her to find a job. If she doesn't want to leave, let her stay here as a cleaner.
Mr. Moore, the position of a cleaner seems more suitable for you.
Mr. Shane, sorry for the awkward situation.
Did they give you a hard time?
He's the CEO of Shane Group.
He's really handsome.
What's going on? Isn't it said that Sheila was dumped by Levine? How did that bumpkin Sheila know Mr. Shane?
Are they bullying you?
I worked all night for the proposal, but Celia stole it. But now nobody believes me.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get justice for this matter.
Okay.
Mr. Shane, please don't be mad. I'll take care of it. How could this happen at our company?
Mr. Moore, we both know about Miss Cheney's identity. She had no reason to steal Sheila's proposal.
We can testify that Celia didn't steal Sheila's proposal.
Yes, Sheila is trying to frame Celia.
Mr. Shane, Sheila has no evidence of me stealing her proposal. Isn't that enough to prove that she's lying?
Who says there's no evidence?
Why is my proposal draft with you?
Last night, you left it in my car. I was just passing by today, so I brought it here. This is Sheila's draft proposal. Can't this prove her innocence?
Yes, of course.
It's fine for Miss Cheney to come here incognito, but why did she steal someone else's proposal? What should I do now?
Tell us, what's really going on?
Well, this proposal wasn't prepared by me because mine was missing, but I didn't steal her proposal. Someone gave it to me, and I didn't know it was hers.
Is Miss Cheney trying to test how loyal we are? Yes, I gave this proposal to Celia. We're all part of the team. It doesn't matter who made it.
Yeah, we're on the same team. We should share everything.
If we should share everything, why blame me for slandering her and fire me?
Looks like your company tends to mix business with personal matters, huh? I think such a company isn't suitable for our company's projects, so I don't think we should work together anymore.
Mr. Shane, it's a misunderstanding. Mr. Hudson broke the company's rules. Mr. Hudson, our company isn't fit for someone like you. Pack your stuff and leave.
Mr. Moore, I just made a small mistake. You can't fire me.
All right. The company won't treat you unfairly. Just leave.
Mr. Hudson, with your ability, you'll surely find a better job.
Celia is the president of Cheney Group. Since she said so, she must acknowledge my performance and would transfer me to the headquarters.
Thanks for helping me again today.
Even without me, you could have handled it on your own. No need to thank me.
I can handle it, but then my identity will be exposed, and there will be no need for me to stay here anymore.
Celia has been pretending to be you. Why didn't you expose her?
I'm also curious why she pretends to be me. But thanks to her, I've got to see the internal issues.
If you face something like this again, you might get bullied.
Mr. Shane, I'm really sorry about what happened today. How about this? Let me treat you to a meal as an apology. Is that okay?
No need.
Sheila, since you know Mr. Shane, give him a ride home today. I'll grant you a half-day off.
Okay, I'll get it done. Me, such a big favor today. Let me treat you to lunch. Do you have time?
If you're treating me to lunch, I must make time for it.
Then let's go.
Let's go.
The food in a restaurant across the street is quite good. Let's go there.
Okay.
Stop there!
No!
I see you. Stop there.
No!
Isn't that my friend, Tess?
Stop there!
Help me!
Keep running. Why stop here?
Guys, please let me go. I really have no money right now.
Stay put!
I don't even know Max.
You don't know him? Max told us to come to you. If you don't give us $3 million today, you won't leave here alive.
Let Tess go.
Sheila, what are you doing here? You should just leave. Your brother owes them money. They're here to get their money back.
Max is in debt again?
Stop talking. Leave right now.
Wanna run? Not a chance.
Heard what you said. You're Max's sister, Sheila.
I've already severed ties with Max. If he owes you money, go after him. It's got nothing to do with us.
I don't care if you severed ties or not. Anyway, Max owes us $3 million. If you don't give us the money today, no one can leave.
How could we possibly have so much money? Sheila, they came after me. You should leave.
How could I do that? Max couldn't find me, so he dragged you into this mess.
Things that money can solve are not real problems. Leave it to me. $3 million, right? I'll pay it.
No way. You can't give them any money. Once you give in, it never stops. We'll be in trouble forever.
Hey, if you guys don't pay today, you'll all be dead meat.
Cut the crap. Give us the money. If you refuse, just come with us and sell yourselves to pay the debt.
Sheila, looks like Max has already sold us out to pay off the debt. What should we do now?
I'll cover the $3 million.
Hold on. I'll handle it. I don't have the money on me right now. You can come with me to the bank to withdraw it.
Huh. You really think we're fools? What if we go with you, but you run away?
Then let my friend go to withdraw it, and she'll give it to you.
No way. Who knows if you'll get helpers here. If you don't pay, nobody's leaving.
Here's a check for $3 million. You can cash it at any bank. Is that okay?
Wait, who the hell are you? What check is this? Who are you trying to fool?
I'm the CEO of Shane Group, Levine Shane. This check is real. If you don't believe me, cash it yourself.
He really is the CEO of Shane Group?
Yes.
Pa, if you're the CEO, then we're the kings.
You don't accept. Either way, as I see, what you really want isn't money, but to catch us, right?
Since you know it, come over here now.
I'll hold them off. You two leave first.
I'd like to see who dares to stop my sister from leaving.
Sean, what are you doing here?
Just passing by. Sheila, are you all right?
We're fine. You showed up just in time.
I'm glad you're okay. Let's go home.
Okay?
Mr. Shane, thanks for today. How about come with us for a meal?
Okay, I'll join you then.
Tess, come join us. Okay?
Sheila, this is your brother?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me to him?
Of course. By the way, I'm going to buy a car tomorrow. Come with me.
I'm going on a business trip tomorrow. Well, you can ask the CEO of Shane Group to go with you. I think he has a crush on you.
Stop it. If you're not going with me, I'll just go alone. Hello, could you help me with an introduction?
Can you afford a car? Do you know our cars are worth millions at least?
Watch your language. Since I came here, of course I can afford a car.
Just save it. I've seen lots of bumpkins like you. You don't wear anything with a big brand logo. Yet you want to pretend to be rich? Get some designer brands first.
Everything I wear is custom made. Of course they don't have logos. Even if I'm wearing cheap market clothes, I can still afford a car.
Stop pretending. Get out.
You?
What's up?
Mr. Hunt,
Are you the one in charge?
Yes.
Well, I want the most expensive car. Here's my card.
Bumpkin, you're still pretending, huh?
Shut up. This is really a black golden card. I've only seen it once in a presentation. I never expected to see it in real life today.
What? Black golden card?
Ma'am, are you sure you want to buy the most expensive car we have here?
Yes, right now.
Okay, please take a seat.
Mr. Hunt, look how shabby she is. Can she really afford—
Shut up. You should know that the black golden card is something only powerful families have. How could she possibly not afford it?
What?
Apologize now.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I was being stupid and snobbish. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Hunt, I usually don't mind much, but if it were other customers with less patience, such kind of stupid and snobbish staff.
What are you waiting for? Pack your stuff and get out. Ma'am, does this solution work for you?
All right. By the way, deliver the car to my office building later.
Okay.
Hello, Sean. I've sent you the license plate and photo of the car I bought today. Yeah, it's parked at the office building. I'm not going to drive today. I'll let you take a look tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye.
Sheila, how did you get to know the CEO of Shane Group?
He's my senior at university.
I see. Look at you. Why didn't you tell us? You know, Mr. Shane, We were completely scared yesterday, Ira.
That's right. Mr. Shane is so good to you. We're really envious.
What's there to be envious of? Do you want to be like someone and just be a mistress?
What? Sheila turned out to be Mr. Shane's mistress?
I never saw that coming.
Celia, stop talking nonsense. Nothing happened between Levine and me.
Aren't you embarrassed to say that? Mr. Shane even sent some flowers here.
What's the big deal if he sends me flowers?
See, he's even sent a message. What else do you have to say now? Well, you're still pretending shameless.
Exactly, shameless.
I've got nothing to hide. Believe what you want.
You're just getting nervous.
Sheila, you bitch. Get out here.
Mrs. Thomas, what brings you here?
Celia, where's Sheila? I need to settle scores with her.
I'm here.
All right, I finally found you. You think I wouldn't find you by moving and finding another job?
What do you want from me?
What do I want? On the wedding day, you left with another man and called off the marriage. Fine. Why did you take away my son's apartment? You left my son with nothing. What else do you think I want?
Sheila is actually this kind of woman.
A woman like her would sell herself to climb the social ladder? What else wouldn't she do?
Stop spouting nonsense.
They're not. I'm telling you, you have to return those 2 apartments today.
Sheila, you've already been with a rich man. Why are you still so greedy and have to take Stanley's apartment?
I just took back what's mine. What's wrong with that?
Yours? Those clearly belong to my son. If you don't give them back today, you'll regret it. Where's your leader? I need to speak with the leader.
This is an office, not a bazaar. Please leave.
Sheila, let go of Mrs. Thomas. Exactly. She's an elder. Show some respect.
What are you doing? What's the fuss all about?
Are you Sheila's leader?
Yes, and you are?
Well, sir, you have to stand up for me. Sheila had been with my son for a decade, but on the wedding day, she run off with another man. She called off the wedding and even took away my son's apartments.
Mr. Moore, I can testify. Mrs. Thomas is telling the truth.
Is that true, Sheila?
Of course not.
Are you still denying it? How can you be so shameless? Are you trying to push my son and me to the edge? If you don't give back the apartments, how can I live?
Sheila, you've really made Mrs. Thomas upset?
I'm giving you one last chance. Either leave right now or later. I won't let you off easily.
What? You want to threaten me?
Sheila, don't be impulsive.
Mr. Moore, don't worry. I just want to clear things up. I've been with Stanley for 10 years. Over the past 10 years, I've given him all my savings. Before the wedding, you asked for a dowry and an apartment. All right, I scraped together $3 million to buy an apartment. I even went to donate blood for short of money. I managed to gather a dowry of $1 million. Stanley only put a down payment for his apartment. I paid for the mortgage and the renovation. But what happened then? On our wedding day, you forced me to give a dowry worth $2 million. I just couldn't stand it anymore. I broke off the engagement and took back my apartment. What did I do wrong?
Oh my, if that's true, he's being way too much.
I couldn't stand it either if I were in her place.
Mrs. Thomas, is she telling the truth?
She did that of her own accord. Why should we give them back?
Since the engagement is off, the dowry should naturally be returned. All right, let's put an end to this. Ma'am, please leave. Don't disturb our work.
No, I won't argue about that, but she cheated my son out of his money.
You said I cheated your son out of money. So how much money did he spend on me?
Over the 10 years, all the things I bought your son, plus the dining and other expenses, would amount to $100,000.
$100,000? Over 10 years? That's just $10,000 a year. Compared to the apartment worth $3 million Sheila bought you, that's not really a big deal. Besides, she gave your son 10 years of her youth.
Mr. Moore, but they've already called off the engagement, and Sheila has already taken the apartments back. Shouldn't she return the money as well?
You're right. Let's settle this clearly. Since we've broken up, all these expenses should be reimbursed. During the 10 years I was with Stanley, I covered the day-to-day expenses and rent. I won't even count that in. Let's just count the gifts I gave you and Stanley. That's $1,020,000. Well, I'll deduct $100,000. After rounding down, that's precisely $900,000. Card or cash.
What? $900,000? How could they be worth that much? You're extorting me.
I have a photo album on my phone with all the records. Do you want to see it?
Who knows if you faked it?
That's simple. Let's call the police. If it's true, you'll have to pay me the money. But if it's not, you'll be taken away. No time to waste. Go right now. Mr. Moore, I need to take a leave.
Okay, your leave is approved.
You win.
Mrs. Thomas.
Celia. Did you tell her I work here?
So what if I did?
Aren't you supposed to feel ashamed? You homewrecker. If you want to, please your future mother-in-law, I can understand. However, you better think this through. Look at the Thomas family's attitude and my current situation. You'll end up like this one day.
Did I hear that right? Is Celia a homewrecker?
How's that possible? Celia is the president of Cheney Group. How could she be a homewrecker?
Who says Celia is the president of Cheney Group?
I said it, and I'm not a homewrecker. Watch what you say.
We don't need to argue about if you're a homewrecker right now. You claim to be the heiress of Cheney Group. How can you prove it?
Does she need to prove it? This is Cheney Group, and everyone knows in our company, besides Celia, no one's last name is Cheney.
But, as far as I know, Miss Cheney recently returned to her family. She might not have changed her last name yet.
Only you and Celia joined our company recently. If it's not Celia, could it be you?
All right, stop arguing. Get back to work. I'll get back to business now.
Okay, go ahead. See, even Mr. Moore treats me with great respect. How dare you question my identity?
You and I both know if you are the heiress of Cheney Group.
Never mind. I'm not wasting my breath on someone like you. Nancy, Hetty, after we're off work, I'll take you out for afternoon tea in my fancy car. The president's car must be worth tens of millions of dollars.
Of course. If I ever get to ride in it just once, I'd brag about it for a lifetime. Ha ha.
You can come along too, so you can experience what it's like to ride in a fancy car.
All right, just let me see what your fancy car looks like.
Stanley, are you here to see me?
Sheila.
What's up? Your mom didn't get any advantage from me, and now you're here.
Don't think of me so despicable. My mom did it wrong, and I apologize for that.
I didn't see that coming. You're apologizing to me?
My mom made a mistake. As her son, I should apologize on her behalf.
That's not necessary.
Stanley, we're going out for afternoon tea. Want to join us?
Okay.
Aren't you going to see the fancy car? Hurry up.
Of course, it's parked in the underground garage. You think it'd be parked on the street?
There's only the car I just bought. Where is your multi-million-dollar fancy car?
Are you blind? This is the one. Do you see it? I bought it recently. Wow, Celia, this is your car. You're really loaded.
Celia, when did you buy this car? Why didn't I know that?
Of course, you didn't know. It's brand new.
Wow, Celia, you're really so wealthy. I could never make so much money in my lifetime.
Such little money means nothing to me. Such little money means nothing to me.
Celia, I had no idea you were so loaded.
Celia is the heiress of Cheney Group and is worth multi-billion dollars.
Celia, I'm really impressed. Why didn't I know about this?
I wanted to keep a low profile, so I never told anyone.
Celia not only pretends to be me, but now she even tries to claim my car.
Sheila, you're amazed, right? Do you still dare question my identity now?
You're so shameless.
Who are you calling shameless? Looks like you're the one who's shameless. If you say that again, I'll shut you up for good.
She's just jealous of Celia's background, wealth, and having a boyfriend?
Sheila, no matter how jealous you are, if you insult Celia again, you'll regret it.
Celia, are you sure this is your car?
Of course. Otherwise, is it yours?
Who knows, right?
Stop right there. Who allowed you to touch my car? If you damage it, can you afford to pay for it? Exactly. Keep your dirty hands off the car. If you damage it, can you afford to pay for it?
You probably can't afford it, but for me, it's just a small amount.
You sure talk big.
Sheila, when did you become like this? You weren't like this before.
I became like this, all because of you.
That's enough. Celia, unlock the car and let's have a look.
Yeah, Celia, this car must be extremely comfortable. Unlock the door and let us take a good look.
Celia, give me the key. I'll drive.
Okay, let me look for it. Oh no, I don't have the key. What should I do now?
Have you found the key?
I'm on it.
Still pretending? You've looked everywhere in your bag, but didn't find the key. I bet you don't have the key at all.
How's that possible? Maybe I just Left it at my desk and forgot to bring it down. Where did you put it? I'll help you find it. Hey, I forgot where I put it. I'll just look for it myself.
Well, sorry to tell you, but I've got it.
How did my key end up with you?
Isn't that obvious? She must have stolen it.
Exactly. I never thought you'd steal something.
I never thought you'd stoop so low.
I didn't steal anything.
If you didn't, why was my car key with you?
That's because...
Enough. Aren't you embarrassed enough, huh?
All right, don't waste your breath on her. It's just a disgrace to you.
Right, Celia. Just open the car door.
What's going on? Why can't I get the car door open?
Celia, what's wrong?
It's nothing. Maybe there's a problem with the car, and the door won't open. Celia, isn't this car new? How could there be a problem?
Right. What's going on here?
Because this car has some advanced features. It requires the key and the fingerprint together to unlock it. Obviously, this car doesn't belong to Celia.
Stop the nonsense. I must have grabbed the wrong key.
If you took the wrong key... then why could I open it?
Sheila?
Why can you unlock this car?
Because I bought it.
How could you possibly afford it?
She must have unlocked it by accident.
Everyone. No more arguing. Probably the car was a bit slow to respond when I unlocked it just now. Actually, I was the one who unlocked the car. I knew it, so it was just a coincidence.
All right, let's get in the car.
Everyone, hurry up and get in.
Hold on a sec. So, who's going to drive today? We can't let Celia drive, right?
Right. The driver always drives me to the company. I've never driven myself before.
Oh, I see. Then where's your driver? Why isn't he here?
The driver took the day off. Stanley, why don't you drive today?
Okay, I'll drive. Hop in.
It's one thing to pretend to be me, but now you're flaunting with my car. This time, I'll teach you a lesson.
This car is absolutely amazing.
Exactly. It feels so different sitting in it.
It's worth riding in it at least once in a lifetime.
From now on, you can join whenever I'm driving.
This car is really nice.
Right.
Celia, you're so kind.
This is the diamond bracelet as a gift. It's really nice.
Hey, Sheila, what are you holding?
Let's go.
We can't leave. What did you take? Hurry and give it back.
Watch what you say. I didn't steal anything.
You're lying. I clearly saw you taking a box out of the car. Inside the box was a diamond necklace. All right, Sheila, you've stooped to stealing from me. Hurry and give it back. I can't afford to lose anything from the car. Otherwise, I'm going to be in big trouble.
I didn't steal anything.
You didn't steal anything? Hetty and Nancy both saw it. How dare you deny it? Hand it over now.
It's mine. Why should I give it to you?
It's yours. How could your stuff end up in my car? You're a thief.
Celia, stop making trouble here. I got this as a gift when I bought the car.
Sheila, give it back to Celia right now. Stealing right in front of everyone. You've really got some nerve.
Don't waste time on her. Call the police.
Exactly. We both saw it. We've got both witnesses and evidence. This stuff looks expensive. Let her spend a few years in the prison.
That's a great idea. I'm calling the police right now.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Celia. No need to call the police. Just make her give it back to you.
Stanley, do you still have feelings for this thief? Don't forget that I'm your girlfriend. Why are you helping her?
I'm not. Aren't you going to have some afternoon tea? If we call the police, it'll waste your time.
I can barely accept this explanation. Sheila, I'm giving you one last chance. Hand over the necklace. Otherwise, you'll regret it.
I should be the one saying that to you?
Sheila, even at this point, is it really that tough for you to admit your mistake?
Shut up. You have no say here. I'll ask you one last time. Did you truly buy this car?
Of course, I bought it.
Since you claim you bought the car, then please show everyone your receipt.
I did buy it, but what gives you the right to see my receipt? Exactly. Why should she show it to you?
You bunch of lackeys. We're really good at making excuses for her.
Sheila, that's enough.
I won't waste my time arguing with you. Get out of the car.
Sheila, you
Sheila, what are you going to do?
Didn't you lie that this car was yours? Well, let me tell you whose car it is.
What nonsense are you spouting? Don't touch anything in the car.
Why? Afraid I'll expose who you really are.
Ha.
This is the receipt for the car I bought.
How did you know? There was a receipt in the car. Who allowed you to dig around in the car?
The receipt clearly shows who bought the car and its price. You can see who it is.
That's impossible.
What's wrong? Whose name is it?
It's... Sheila. How could it possibly have your name on it? How could this possibly be your car?
Now you know who owns this car, huh?
Isn't it said that the heiress of Cheney Group bought this car? Is Sheila the heiress of Cheney Group?
Now you know who owns this car, huh?
It's fake. Did you forge the receipt?
If this car isn't mine, how could I possibly know where the receipt is? Besides, it's got the dealership's stamp on it. I have no magic power. How could I forget it and leave it in the car? But you... what? When you used the car to brag and deceive others, you didn't even check who the real owner is. Celia, you didn't do your work enough this time.
Did Levine buy it for you?
I knew it. How could you possibly afford such a fancy car? Turns out a man bought it for you.
How could he possibly give such an expensive car to someone like you? Mr. Shane must just lend it to you.
Someone filthy sees filth in everything.
You... Celia, why isn't this your car? Sorry, my new car is in the same brand, so I got confused. My driver maybe got held up in traffic and hasn't arrived yet. It's fine, Celia. You just mistook the car for yours. That happens. Don't worry about it.
Right. Hurry and check on your car. We can wait.
Well, how can I let you wait here? Doesn't Sheila have a car? Why not use your car to take us there?
Sorry, my car can't give a ride to people with ill intentions and a sour attitude.
Sheila, we were just joking. Don't be so petty.
We're colleagues, after all. Don't take it so seriously.
I don't have fence sitters and two-faced people to be my colleagues.
Sheila, it's just a fancy car. What's the big deal? Celia is the heiress of the Cheney family and the president of Cheney Group. If you offend her, aren't you afraid of losing your job?
Exactly. Celia, I don't want to work with someone like her. Just fire her. Well...
Sheila, if you don't want to lose this job, apologize to Celia.
Why should I apologize? I didn't do anything wrong.
Well then, you might not be able to keep your job here.
Really?
Only a harmonious workplace can help improve the company's business.
Well, I'd like to see what right you have to fire me.
Just wait and see. Hello, Mr. Moore. Fire Sheila right now. All right, you can now pack your things and leave. You deserve it.
Even if you beg on your knees, Celia won't let you stay.
You brought this on yourself.
Celia, you keep saying you're the heiress of the Cheney family and Cheney Group. So tell me, what proof do you have?
Even Mr. Moore listens to me. I don't need any more proof.
Maybe Mr. Moore was fooled by you. Well, let me ask you, what's the full name of Miss Cheney, the heiress of Cheney Group?
Isn't that obvious? Exactly. That's just obvious. The heiress of the Cheney family is called Celia Cheney.
Nope. The heiress of the Cheney family is not Celia Cheney, but Sheila Cheney.
Sheila Cheney?
I remember our company's intranet got updated this morning. We should be able to look up Miss Cheney's name.
Yes, let me check it. It really is Sheila Cheney.
Celia, what's going on?
Yes, it's Sheila Cheney. But, as you all know, I just returned to the Cheney family. Plus, I need to keep a low profile for learning at the grassroots. So I haven't changed my name yet.
Celia, you're really good at making excuses. In that case, let me ask you one more question. What are the names of the chairman of Cheney Group and his wife?
Come on. The chairman is Terrence Cheney, and his wife is Mabel Lewis. Every employee in the company knows that.
This makes it a lot easier. Here's a DNA test report. My parents happen to be in the same two names. See for yourself if Celia is the heiress of Cheney Group.
Oh no, I'm doomed.
Why did you change your name to Sheila Cheney?
Sheila Summers and Sheila Cheney are the same person.
What? That's impossible. How's that possible?
The facts are right here. Why is that impossible?
How can you possibly be the CEO of Cheney Group? I don't believe it. That's impossible.
Did we get the wrong person? She truly is the heiress of the Cheney family, the president of Cheney Group.
We've got the wrong person. Then have we completely offended her?
Celia, you used my identity in my car without permission. Where did you get the nerve?
Someone asked me to do this, but I won't tell you who it is.
You? All right. Then let's head to the police station to talk about it.
I'm not going. Why should I?
You used my identity without permission? Who knows if you have done something shady?
That's nonsense. I didn't. Shame on you. How dare you slap me? You're the one who did wrong first. So what if I slap you? Stanley, are you just going to stand by and watch them slap me without doing anything?
Celia, you know that I hate being fooled. From now on, we're done.
What? Instead of standing up for me, you're turning against me?
You lied first. I can't be with you,
Fine. Give me back the dowry worth $2 million and the apartment.
Okay. I'll give them back to you.
I bet you know Sheila's real identity and regret dumping her, so you're so eager to break up with me, right?
Stop talking nonsense. Let's break up peacefully. Don't force me to sever ties completely with you.
Since you're so heartless, don't blame me for being ruthless. I curse you that you'll spend your entire life alone and unhappily.
Lunatic, get lost.
Celia, I finally found you. Tell me, you promised to get me a new job after I got fired.
Let go of me. When did I ever promise to get you a job?
You're the president of Cheney Group. You can't go back on your word.
She is not some president. She's just an imposter.
Right. She's playing you for a fool.
What? No wonder I haven't got any job offer after such a long time. You've been lying to me. Liar, go to the police station right now.
Let go of me. Let me go. Let go.
Let's go.
Miss Cheney, I'm sorry. We didn't recognize you.
Miss Cheney, we'll never look down on anyone again.
Your big mistake was bullying your colleagues. If you want me to let this slide, both of you should just resign.
Sheila, I'm sorry.
If you want to apologize, I'll accept it. But if you're trying to get me back to you, sorry to disappoint you. I'm telling you, that's not gonna happen.
Sheila. Sheila, I can't get you out of my mind. I'll make you kids come round.
What? Sheila turns out to be the long-lost heiress of Cheney Group?
She's now called Sheila Cheney. She's taken over Cheney Group and become the new president.
Then isn't she loaded now?
She's probably worth trillions of dollars.
She's so wealthy? Stanley, you should get Sheila back. If you two get back together, our family will roll in money.
Mom, it's not gonna happen. We treated her so poorly back then. How could she possibly forgive us?
She was with you for 10 years and gave you the best years of her life. You just need to snap your finger and she'll definitely come back to you.
Mom, that really is impossible.
Even if it's impossible, we'll make it possible. Besides, she's not young anymore. No one would want her.
Mom, she's already with someone. He's the CEO of Shane Group. She'd be out of her mind to leave Levine for me.
What, she's with someone else already? Well then, we'll have to do it the hard way.
Mom, how can I do that?
This is our only chance to rise to the upper class. Are you really willing to give up this opportunity?
Miss Cheney, you really don't want to look into it more about this company?
My identity has been exposed. Staying here doesn't make much sense anymore.
Miss Cheney, let me give you a ride.
Well, no need for that. Levine will come pick me up soon. You can go back to your work.
Okay, Miss Cheney, take care.
Hello, Sheila?
Hello?
Sheila? Where are you, Sheila? Hello? Something happened to Sheila.
Who is it? Stanley. What are you doing here?
Sheila, you were knocked out by someone wearing a mask. I saved you.
Drop the act. I felt that you were taking off my clothes. Is that how you saved me?
I just helped you take off the clothes to make you sleep more comfortably.
Really? Stop lying. Stanley, you think I'll still be fooled by you like before?
Sheila, you're really getting smarter.
I've never been foolish. I was willing to be fooled by you, just because I loved you. Stanley, I'll ask you again, what the hell are you up to?
Sheila, I want to be with you again.
Dream on.
Sheila, didn't you want to marry me? I've changed my mind now.
Stanley, that's never gonna happen.
Well then, I'll have to make you pregnant with my child. If that happens, you won't turn me down, right?
Stanley, if you dare do this to me, my family won't let you off.
Sheila, once we have a child, you wouldn't have the heart to let the child be born without a father, huh? Stop it. Levine, how did you find this place?
Levine?
Are you alright?
I'm with him just in time.
You barged into my home. I'll sue you for trespassing.
Let go of my mom.
How do you want me to deal with him?
To see him in Hasteville again.
Alright, let's drive him out of Hastville. And never let him come back.
No way. Hostville is our hometown. How will we survive if we leave here?
I like you. You can't do this to me. Sheila.
Take them away.
Sheila.
Levine, once again, thanks for today.
You're being too polite. You really need a bodyguard to protect you.
Okay, I got it. But you've done so much for me, I really don't know how to express my gratitude.
If you really want to show your gratitude...
Levine, I need to take this call. Hello, Tess? You're going to join a new company? Any company you're interested in? Jard Technology? Well, I wish you all the success. Were you going to say something?
Not really. By the way, you've handled all the troublemakers in the company. Will you go back to headquarters to take charge of the company, or do you have other plans?
Oh, here's my resume.
You're Tess Walker, right?
Yes.
You don't match
Sorry.
our company's qualifications. Please seek other opportunities.
Hold on. Could you tell me why I'm not suitable? Well, I've got more than a year of experience related to this position.
Most sectors demand at least 3-year experience. You haven't even reached the starting point? How dare you ask me that?
If you think I'm not qualified, why did you invite me for an interview? Isn't this just wasting our time?
Since you know it's wasting time, you should leave now.
What's with your attitude?
This is the attitude I have. Just bear with it. I still have to meet the new president. I don't have time to waste on you. Just leave. Go.
I'll leave. Sheila, Tess.
How did the interview go?
Welcome, Miss Cheney.
You're the president here? How come I've never heard of this before?
I just took the position recently and haven't had a chance to tell you. Are you surprised?
Miss Cheney, do you know Miss Walker?
Yes, Tess is my best friend. How did the interview go?
Miss Cheney, Miss Walker's resume is a perfect match for this position. She's been accepted. Miss Walker, can you start working tomorrow?
Didn't you say that I didn't match the qualifications?
I was just kidding. Your resume is perfectly suited for this position. She's been accepted and can start work whenever she's ready.
So, whether I fit or not is all up to you, right?
Are you treating the hiring process like it's a joke?
I'm sorry, Miss Cheney. It's all because of my biases. Please forgive me.
Never mind. Sheila, I think he's realized his mistake and won't dare do it again. Just forgive him this time.
This is your last chance.
Yes.
Tess, now that you're working here, you don't have to worry about being bullied.
But is that really all right?
It's no problem. As long as you're doing the right thing, I'll always stand by you.
Having a friend like you is great.
If I promote you straight to management, you probably won't agree. So, this is all I can do to help.
This is quite good already. By the way, Sheila, I have a crush on your brother. Can I pursue him?
He's nice and handsome. If you can become my sister-in-law, isn't that the best of both sides?
Then I'm relieved.
Later, I'll send you my brother's contact details. I'm going back for dinner tonight. He's going as well. Do you want to?
Well, last time when I went to your home for dinner, I already had his contact details. By the way, Sheila, if you take charge of the company right after you return to your family, is your brother okay with that?
I'd like him to run the company as well, as long as he's up for it.
So you mean you're willing to let him take over the company?
He isn't keen on chasing fame or fortune. He said he values his freedom. If he can take on the role, I'm willing to step aside at any time.
That's great, Sheila. He'll be thrilled to know that. I'll start work tomorrow. I'm leaving now.
Levine, you're still here?
Yeah. I just overheard you tell Tess that if Sean wants the company, you're going to hand it over to him. Are you serious about that?
Of course I'm serious.
That you shouldn't put too much trust in Sean. He might not be as good as we think.
He is pretty nice to me. You're overthinking it.
All right, just take care of yourself. I won't disturb you then. I'm leaving. Okay.
Sheila, your new car is really comfortable. No wonder it's so expensive.
Let's commute together from now on.
Sheila, there you are. I've been looking for you these days.
Max, what are you doing here? How did you find me?
You're my sister. It's not that hard for me to find you.
Don't call me that. Don't forget that I've spent $2 million to cut off our ties.
You want to cut off our ties? I didn't agree. Besides, my parents raised you. They've passed away and you couldn't fulfill your duty. Now it's your responsibility to take care of me.
Max, when you were drowning in debt, Sheila paid it all off for you and even gave you $2 million. Don't push your luck.
You're just an outsider. What's it to you? Sheila, I heard that your parents found you and took you back. And your dad is the richest man in Hasteville.
So what?
That's perfect then. I'm really strapped for cash lately. How about giving me $70 to $80 million?
Give you?
Right. I'm not asking for much. Just $70 to $80 million.
$70 to $80 million? Max, do you really see me as a gold mine that you can easily get so much money from?
Sheila, just ignore him. Let's go.
If you don't give me money, no one's leaving today. I'm telling you. Otherwise, I'll keep causing trouble. And you won't be able to work here.
Max, listen. The company belongs to Sheila. You think you can threaten us with that?
Sheila, the company is yours? Well then, I'll cause trouble every day, so it can't keep running.
Max, I'm not giving you any money. If you want to go to jail, feel free to make a scene. Let's go, Tess.
Stop! So you're not giving me money?
Max, what are you doing? Let go of me.
Mac, calm down. Don't hurt Tess.
Sheila, I'm really at the end of my rope. You should know. When someone is pushed to their limit, they have no choice.
All right, okay. Okay. I'll give you $80 million then. I'm transferring it to you right now. Hello. Transfer $80 million to Max's account.
Hold on a sec. $80 million isn't enough. I want $200 million.
Max, don't push it. That's enough.
All right. $200 million it is.
Sheila, don't give it to him. I'm not worth it.
Tess, you're worth it. You're my best friend.
Don't transfer the money.
Sheila.
Tess, Levine, what brings you here?
He's your brother, who you've disowned. Max?
Yes.
Damn it, Tess. Why did you betray me?
Tess, what's going on?
Sheila, I'll come clean. Actually, Max came here because I told him, please don't get mad. Let me explain.
Explain? What's there to explain? You and Sean worked together just to bring her down.
Sheila, here's what happened. After I met Sean, I fell for him at first sight and started spending a lot of time with him. I must have lost my mind and been captivated by him. He promised that if I helped him get Cheney Group, he would be with me.
Back on me?
I didn't. I just told them some of your personal info and your address. But I really didn't say anything else. Can you please not be mad at me?
You wait.
Levine, just ignore him.
Sheila, please don't mad at me. You can yell at me or even hit me as long as you aren't angry with me.
Tess, I'm not angry. Anyway, I haven't really lost anything, and you've realized your mistake.
Sheila, you're so nice.
Tess, you said my brother is two-faced? What did you mean?
You probably don't know. Actually, he's just a hypocritical jerk. Ever since he took over Cheney Group, he's been trying to ruin your reputation. He had Celia offend you and take your place.
Celia dared to impersonate me and even used my car to keep up appearances. It turns out Sean was behind it.
And that's not all. Last time when those debt collectors cornered us, Sean came to rescue us. It was all just a show to gain your trust.
But why did he do that? If he's after Cheney Group, he can just tell me, and I'll give it back to him.
He won't believe you.
More importantly, your parents have realized his cunning plans, and they think Cheney Group shouldn't end up in his hands. So, even if you agree, your parents still won't agree.
That's right. That's why. Sean targets you. He wants to ruin your reputation and leave you too preoccupied to react. This way, he can take back control of the situation.
All right. Go back to the headquarters with me. Let's confront him.
Well, I better not go. I'll head back to work and wait to hear from you.
Okay. Let's go.
Everyone. Since Sheila has been managing Cheney Group, she hasn't even visited the company's headquarters yet. Instead, she's been tarnishing the reputation of Cheney Group. You really think someone like that is qualified to lead Cheney Group? Everyone, you all have been with the company for many years. I bet none of you want Cheney Group to be destroyed by a woman, right?
Of course not. But the chairman has already handed the company over to Sheila. What can we do now?
All right, you each have voting rights. I believe if we all stand together in opposition, the chairman will have to consider our suggestions.
Sean, you've always been pretending to be a good brother to me. But behind my back, you're defaming me like this?
You heard it.
I heard it all. Sean, I was so wrong about you.
So what if you heard? Did I say anything wrong? All this time, have you brought any partnerships to the company? Not a single one. How can you deserve to be the president of Cheney Group?
Yeah, exactly. If you don't deserve the position, we won't acknowledge you as the president.
If you want us to truly accept you, you have to prove your skills and competence. Otherwise...
What a coincidence. On behalf of Cheney Group, Sheila has finalized the deal for the Royal Dragon Bay project with my family.
Are you referring to the land reclamation project at Royal Dragon Bay?
Exactly. As everybody knows, my family just secured the Royal Dragon Bay project. Once the land is reclaimed, it will turn into a new island. Then there will be seaside villas built there. My family and the Cheney family will collaborate on this project.
Levine, it's such a big opportunity, and you want to share it with Sheila? Do you think your family will agree?
I'm the head of the Shane family. If I agree, it means the Shane family agrees. This investment is worth billions of dollars. It's Cheney Group's total revenue. Now, do you still dare to question Sheila's business abilities?
Well, then there's absolutely no doubt about Miss Cheney's abilities. We're really impressed.
Nobody else is worthy of being the president except Miss Cheney.
Levine, you're out of your mind.
Levine, did you say that to deceive him on purpose?
I didn't deceive him. I really want to collaborate with you.
But it's completely unfair to you. It means I'll take advantage of you.
I'd love to let you take advantage of me.
Cheney, bad news. The chairman is missing.
What? When?
Just now. They were taken away in a car.
Your parents haven't been well recently. They've been staying in a nursing home. It isn't easy to enter. If they suddenly went missing, it must have something to do with Sean.
What should we do now?
Don't worry. I'll send someone to look for them.
Okay, I'll go find Sean. Sean, where did you take my parents?
How should I know where your parents are?
I've done the investigation. You were the one who took them away?
You're quite well informed, but still, you're a bit late.
Why? Why did you do this?
Why? If you hadn't shown off at the company and made me further away from being the CEO, I wouldn't have done this.
What do you mean exactly?
What do I mean? Nothing. I just want you to give the company back to me.
Sean, you used my parents to threaten me.
How can you call this a threat? It's just a deal.
Sean, my parents adopted you from the orphanage. Is this how you repay them?
I'm grateful for their kindness in raising me. But I've been diligently managing the company. When they found their biological daughter, they handed everything over to their daughter immediately. Is that fair? To me?
The company belongs to my parents. They can give it to whoever they choose. That's their right.
Right? Cut the crap. Just tell me, will you give me the company?
I can give you the company, but I need to talk to my parents first. I must ensure they're safe.
Hello. Let my dear parents say something to their dear daughter.
Hello, Dad. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Don't give the company to evil with ulterior motives. Even if we meet the end today, you can't hand over our life's work to an outsider.
You old fool. Hit him.
Don't. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I can't sign it.
Sign it, and I'll release them.
How do I know if you'll let my parents go once I sign it?
I can make you never see them again.
No, Sean. I'll sign it. I'll sign it right now. Sean, I've signed it. Let my parents go.
The Cheney Group is finally mine. I agreed to release them, but I never said I'd release them now.
Sean, you promised me.
There's no stamp on this contract. If I let them go now, doesn't that give you a chance to stop me?
Sean, I promise. I won't go back on my word. Release my parents first. They're not in good health. If your people hurt them, I'm begging you, Sean. Sean.
Levine, what are you doing here? Levine, our families have a partnership. I might break the deal.
Now, you don't have a chance anymore.
My company, everything of mine. Levine, I'm going to take your life.
You've missed your chance. Get lost now.
Just, you wait.
Levine, my parents.
Don't worry. I've already sent your parents to a nursing home.
That's such a relief. Levine, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known what to do.
Your problems are my problems too. No need to thank me.
Sorry about that. How about I treat you to a meal?
I'll book a restaurant. Let's go. We're having a date today. I've booked a restaurant. Go ahead and wait for me there. I'll park the car.
Okay.
I don't care. If I can't get a private room today, I'll tear down your restaurant.
Please stay calm. Just give me a moment. Let me check if there are any private rooms available.
Hurry up.
Hello, ma'am. Are you dining by yourself?
No, what's wrong?
There's a guest outside who wants the private room. Could you please do us a favor?
Sorry. Today is my first date with my boyfriend, and we booked this room in advance. So I can't give it up to anyone.
Okay. Sorry for bothering you.
This private room is big enough. I want this one.
Excuse me, sir. This room is already occupied, so...
Just kick them out.
First come, first served. It's not appropriate.
Don't you understand what I said?
Sir, aren't you a bit too overbearing?
You are quite lovely. Today I'm treating Mr. York from Shane Group. Or, if you join me for a drink today, I'll give you this amount.
$50,000?
Are you worth $50,000? $500?
Listen, even if you give me $5 billion, I won't be interested.
You've got quite the nerve.
You're the one getting quite the nerve.
Mr. Shane, what brings you here for a meal?
Did he give you a hard time?
Don't worry, he couldn't.
Good. Otherwise, we wouldn't let him go.
Shane? Cheney? Miss Cheney? She's the president of Cheney Group?
Yes.
My apologies, Miss Cheney. I promise I won't do it again. Please let me go this time.
Don't do it again.
Get out of here. This is for you.
Why give me flowers?
Sheila, I like you. Would you give me a chance to spend our lives together?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Sheila, will you give me a chance?
I will.
All right, so you're my girlfriend now?
Uh-huh.